was a reasonably successful quarter, despite the fact that you are aware of many of the problems with the supply chain, demand in China, etc. However, what really impresses me about their recent trajectory is that, according to former Ford CEO Mark Fields, they made approximately $720 million in their first full year of profitability in 2020. Fields is not alone in believing that Tesla continues to lead the electric vehicle industry, even in the face of numerous startups and legacy automakers entering the market, even though the US auto market is already crowded with well-established automakers like Ford. One business sticks out from the mix: electric car manufacturer Tesla Motors, along with Honda and Chevrolet. When Tesla unveiled the Model Zone, their flagship vehicle in 2012, the company and its CEO Elon Musk became well known. Tesla's release positioned it as one of the few successful independent automakers and a pioneer in the electric car market. This year, they made over $12.5 billion. And right now, that's more than what's projected for Ford or GM. So it's quite impressive what they've been able to achieve between that and building up to 2 million units of capacity at this point. Okay. So does this change your view at all about the valuation of this company? Well, I think this company has been valued much more as a tech and software company than a regular car company. I think what you're seeing now, they're experiencing what it takes to compete as being one of the big players now in the auto industry, which is when you see demand go down. How do you stoke that demand, the impact on your margins? And I think investors are looking at this and saying, should we go forward and continue to value it as a technology company and the growth involved, or should we value it as a traditional car company? Notably, it also, Tesla Dojo proved to be popular among consumers and is still today, even with a number of glitches. Over the years, Tesla has prospered for a variety of reasons, the most recent being the release of the Tesla Dojo supercomputer, despite a number of problems besetting the firm and its contentious CEO. The automaker already has several sizable NVIDIA GPU-based supercomputer clusters, some of the most powerful in the world, but the new Dojo custom computer uses chips and an entire infrastructure designed by Tesla. The custom-built supercomputer is expected to elevate Tesla's capacity to train neural nets using video data, which is critical to the computer vision technology powering its self-driving effort. Dojo is Tesla's custom supercomputer platform built from the ground up for AI machine learning, and more specifically for video training. Using the video data coming from its fleet of vehicles, Tesla announced its Dojo supercomputer at AI Day in 2021, although at the time, the business was just starting to ramp up its efforts. It had just placed its first chip and training tile, and it was still working on constructing a complete Dojo cabinet and cluster, or Exapod, at I-Day in 2022. While the automaker was talking about having a full cluster by the first quarter of 2023, Tesla revealed some progress on Dojo, including having a full system tray. However, to the surprise of many, it was recently revealed that Dojo arrived only this summer with a plan to gradually ramp it up to 100 exaflop capacity by the end of 2024, due to Tesla's decision to use neural nets for both its computer-based visual perception and the car that Morgan Stanley controls. The company claims to be computationally constrained in its self-driving effort. As a result, Dojo may become a difference maker. A few weeks ago, Morgan Stanley sent out a new note to clients in which the firm's analyst conducted a thorough analysis of Dojo. In its desire for autonomy, the autonomous car has been referred to as the mother of all artificial intelligence projects, according to Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas. With the development of an advanced supercomputing architecture, Tesla may have an asymmetric edge in the $10 trillion total addressable market. This technology pushes the bounds of bespoke silicon. The analyst stated the Dojo alone might increase the company's worth by roughly $500 billion. Additionally, Jonas contends that Tesla can gain a competitive edge in the market by concentrating on developing its own AI chips to train AI on videos, in addition to speeding up efforts to develop self-driving technology. Morgan Stanley talked on Dojo's ability to generate direct revenue. Notably, CEO Elon Musk made this suggestion before to Dojo's recent factoring in, which led to Morgan Stanley boosting its target for the price of Tesla stock is 400, which is a significant shift for big companies like Morgan Stanley. Naturally, after the note was released, Tesla shares increased by as much as sick in pre-market trading. The report also stated that the Morgan Stanley team lead by a long time. Adam Jonas, Tesla analyst, projected that Dojo might open up new revenue streams through the wider usage of software services and robot taxes, which would result in a tremendous drive in value. The analyst likened Dojo's potential Tesla to the same forces that have propelled Amazon Web Services to unprecedented levels of profitability for Amazon. Okay. Investors have been debating whether Tesla is a tech business or an automaker for a while. Although we think both software and services will likely be the main drivers of value going forward. Income, according to the memo, Tesla's internal supercomputer Dojo has been in development for around 5 years. Its purpose is to train AI systems to perform complicated tasks like supporting the autopilot function of the company's driver assistance system, accelerate all of its autonomous initiatives. Dojo, an analyst at Morgan Stanley, is able to create new addressable markets that go far beyond just selling cars for a set price. The analyst also stated that it will be interesting to monitor Tesla's next day, which is anticipated to take place in early 2024, and the most recent SMC version of the company's fully autonomous driving system, which is anticipated to be released around the end of the year. Based on a recent analysis that Taiwan's Economic Daily released the custom Tesla application-specific integrated circuit, ASIC is intended to power Tesla's Dojo supercomputer to train driver assistance and self-driving AI models, but it is also anticipated to find wider use in robot taxis and associated services. Tesla is confidently doubling its orders for Dojo supercomputer chips with TSMC. According to a Taiwanese newspaper, Tesla plans to expand its Dojo ASIC order volume to 10,000 units in the upcoming year, with a further forecast indicating that this volume will continue to rise through 2025. This story is partially framed by the Economic Daily. According to ASMSC, the chip maker's HC-related order momentum has surged as a result of Tesla. However, neither Tesla nor TSMC have released any comments regarding the reported increase in Dojo chip orders. The character of the source report suggests that the Tesla supercomputer ASIC is something of an open secret. Additionally, sources claiming to be informed about economic matters assert that the ASIC primarily utilizes the 7-nanometer family of processes from the Tesla and mixes them with an info-level system on water saw, sophisticated packaging. Your highlight lens, as you may already be aware, Tesla boasts many advantages outside its supercomputer. One of the many is the Tesla Highlands. In fact, only a few hours after pictures of the next Tesla Model 3 update, codenamed Project Island, surfaced online, the much-awaited redesign of Tesla's Car 3 has finally been presented in Europe. The car hasn't altered much since it was first introduced in 2017. The majority of auto models receive a mid-cycle refresh after roughly 3 years and significant external modifications after roughly 7 years. But Tesla has always operated a little bit differently, adhering to minor ongoing improvements rather than following conventional model cycles. The update comes with a redesigned front-end design and interior adjustments like more screen real estate for a new back display and longer range. Tesla claims that the update replaces almost 50 of the vehicle's parts, but we're not quite sure how exactly it calculates that percentage. The most noticeable modification is the redesigned design, which retains the majority of the current Model 3's appearance while giving the front end a sleeker appearance and doing rid of the slightly bulbous bulge. According to Tesla, the updated Model 3 will have a greater range with ratings of 421 miles for the LR and 344 miles for this RW variant. Both with 18-inch aero wheels, these figures represent an 11-12 increase over the existing Model 3's LTP scores. However, keep in mind that those are WWS statistics, which means they're higher than the US EPA numbers when they're released. If we anticipate an improvement of about 11 to 12%, you'll see an EPA range of about 300 miles for the SR and 370 miles for the LR. These are just two of the many other evidences that Tesla is still the industry leader in electric vehicle technology. Be sure to subscribe for more. Tesla has also been accused of inflating vehicle range. So these numbers should be viewed in context. The increased range is primarily the result of improvements in aerodynamics with a lower and less bulbous front end, channeling air around the vehicle more effectively. This has resulted in a CD of 0.219, Tesla's lowest yet. down from 0.225 on the current Model 3, which improves range by 5 to 8% on its own.